Hello everybody. Today we are going to make some beef patties or pastelillos or empanadas, whichever way you want to call it. But we are going to make them. I'm in the mood to make some beef patties every once in a while. I like to make them. The kids love them. I love them. I eat them for dinner, breakfast, whatever. So here is what you're going to need for that. Here we go. So you're gonna need some sofrito. This is not Goya. This is from Puerto Rican sofrito. This is actually better than Goya. And then we are going to need some tomato sauce that I have left over. This is actually Hunt's tomato sauce. We're also going to need, so I chopped off some onions and some garlic. And of course, you have your ground beef that we're doing today and your discs, which are frozen, and I am going to skulls. So here they are. Tropi Rico. These are actually cheaper than Goya. These are about $109. They're the same. I mean, brand really doesn't matter, but I usually use these for all of my empanadas. So they're frozen. I have to thaw them out, but this is what I'm gonna use. Okay, so here we are. First I need to make the beef, and as you can see, I use vegetable oil for frying. So first I put in the onion. So first I saute the onions. A wooden spoon. I let them cook for a little bit before putting in the garlic, because garlic cooks really and burns really quickly. So I'll just leave that in there for a little bit. And then I put in the onions. You can see the onions brown up really quickly. So that's a 2-second thing. And then I gotta move to my meat. So I have already seasoned my meat with some adobo. Just put it in there. And then kind of mix it up a little bit. Then you also want to put in your tomato sauce. You don't have to put tomato sauce if you don't want to, but I feel like this gives it like an extra flavor that it's really good. Then you can put in some sofrito to taste. And then I'm gonna put up the heat a little bit because I turned it down because my onions were and my garlic was about to burn. And then you just mix it up. All up. Yep. And then just let it cook for a couple of minutes. Cover it and let it cook for a couple of minutes. And just let it cook away. So meanwhile that's cooking, I am getting my pan ready with oil, vegetable oil, and just letting it get hot so I can fry the meat. So as you can see, it is done. It doesn't take that long to cook, but it is done. So now we have to make the pastelillos. So I usually set up shop here in my kitchen. I put the pot in a wooden cutting board. And so, like I said, I have my plate, my discs that I took them out of their packaging, and a fork, and my spoon that I need to wash because I just threw it there. Yep. But yep, that's what we need. And also, of course, my vino, because it's Friday night, and this is what moms do on a Friday night. to cooking. Okay, so we first take one of the discs. I leave the paper there. And then we grab some of this and we put it on the disc. That's a little bit too much. Put a little. If you get bigger discs, then you can put more meat on them. But these are small. And then what I do is you fold them. Alright. And you press towards the end. You can also use water. But these just start out, so they're gonna stick. And then you grab your fork and you press to close the ends. You can do little designs with the fork, but the whole point is just to press to hold the meat inside and close the shell. Oh, that one has a little, it's hard to do with this, but you get the point. And then it's ready to fry. So that's one. Okay, so here I have 4 patties that I am going to put in the fryer. They're ready to go. So my pan has been getting hot for a while now, and the oil is ready to go. So now I can put in one of the patties, or all of them. Be careful with your fingers. But there we go. Here we go. They're frying away, so don't let them get too close together, because then they will stick. But here we go. Okay, so as you can see, they're browning a little bit on one side. That's when you want to turn them to the other side. Just turn them slowly. Be careful that you don't get burnt. And here we go. See, that's the browning color you want. And they're frying away. So meanwhile that's going on, you want to get a plate ready, a bowl ready with some paper towels, because you want this to soak up all the oil that's going to come out. Alright, and they're ready to come out. And here they are, ready to eat, but I let them cool down a little bit. And while that's going on, I have some more in there. So I usually do the 10-pack when I'm making pastelillos. If there are more people in my house, I do the 20, but right now I'm just gonna do the 10. But yep, here goes the other batch. So here goes my pastelillo. This is the way I eat it. I usually have it with a salad on the side and my hot sauce. You can use any type of hot sauce, but I use Tabasco. You can use Red Hot, Goya, whatever. But I usually do have it with a salad, or in the morning a fried egg. It's so good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get a chance to try it. These are Puerto Rican style pastelillos, empanadas, or beef patties. There are many different ways that you can make it. You can put in your own seasoning as well, but that's usually how it's done. It's pretty easy, it doesn't take that long, and it is delicious. Bye.